The one law most couples ignore and why love fades because of it. Let me tell you something that's gonna piss you off. Most relationships don't fail because people stop loving each other. They fail because people listen to shit advice. Be closer, spend more time together, do everything as a couple, wipe each other's ass. Sounds super romantic, but it destroys desire. And today I'm going to prove it with science, not opinions. There's a biological reason your relationship feels boring, unstable, and emotionally dead. And once you see this, you'll realize most couples are unknowingly killing their own attraction. So the real problem that no one wants to tell you is your brain runs two competing operating systems. One that runs off of safety, predictability, and emotional closeness, and the other one that runs off of novelty, tension, and desire. The real truth is that you can't max out both at the same time. When relationships go all in on closeness and comfort, the desire system shuts down. And that's not immaturity, that's just biology. Brain imaging shows attachment and attraction are separate systems. One runs off of oxytocin, the other one runs off of dopamine. Overfeed one, and then it suppresses the other. The reason this matters is you can feel safe and still feel nothing at all. That's not mystery, it's chemistry. Every long-term relationship eventually falls into one of these three categories. The roommate relationship, it's safe, predictable, zero spark. The roller coaster relationship, insane chemistry, chaos, and super toxic. And the parallel lives relationship, independent, polite, emotionally disconnected, different symptoms, but same root cause. It's imbalance. Humans can't sustain emotional extremes for long term. We neurologically adapt to whatever stays consistent in our lives. This matters because love doesn't fade because it's weak, it fades because the brain tunes it out because it just becomes so normalized. All right, the first part of the law of thirds is the rule of space. Now, the lie you've been sold is that closeness creates intimacy, and that's just wrong. You have to remember that you're two individuals that come together to create a relationship. Psychology calls this the real issue, which is fusion, when two people emotionally collapse into each other. And the fusion doesn't feel romantic to your brain, it feels boring. Studies on differentiation of self shows that couples with low autonomy experience higher anxiety, more reactive conflict, lower sex drive, and lower satisfaction. Now, the reason this matters is you can't desire what feels merged, predictable, and fully owned. Attraction requires different dynamics. That's why doing everything together turns lovers into roommates. Not because effort stopped, but because autonomy disappeared. Remember, lovers require two individuals that come together to create a relationship. You can apply this with several different ways, not being indifferent or withdrawing, but having some identity scheduled time for yourself to reclaim who you are as a person. Each partner has their own individual interests, hobbies, friends, goals, and it's important to support your partner so they feel that the relationship isn't suffocating them. They have freedom of will and autonomy to live the life they want to do. And so you can do this by giving them, free time for yourself, scheduled hobbies, use calm boundaries, even take a night for yourself. Not in a selfish way, but a way that you're reclaiming your own individuality. And it's okay to have some distance. That creates more attraction over time. If your partner knows what you're doing, thinking, and feeling at all times, you're fused. You're not intimate, and that's not sexy. Now, the next part of the law of thirds is really prevalent in the beginning of dating phase, which is excitement. Attraction runs on dopamine. Now, this is where most couples screw it up. They confuse quality time with arousal. When you're first starting dating, there's a lot of excitement, and your attraction system runs on dopamine. And dopamine only fires when there's novelty, challenge, play, uncertainty. A lot of things we see at the beginning of the honeymoon phase in relationships. Now, experimental studies show couples who engage in novel, arousing activities together experience higher desire, more sex, greater relationship satisfaction, and overall satisfaction in their quality time together. Meanwhile, couples stuck in routine experience hedonic adaptation. And that's a really tough word, but translation, your brain stops responding to the same stimulus, the same routine, same emotional output. Basically, flatline, you've died inside. And that's super sexy in a relationship. Now, this matters because attraction doesn't die, it goes dormant without stimulation. You should really focus on applying this law after you've gotten out of dating and out of the honeymoon phase. Excitement can be engineered. It doesn't have to always be spontaneous. Create a trip or a special occasion every 2 weeks where you go to a new environment, do a new skill together, challenges, create playful tension. Add polarity, not chaos. Flirting, teasing, playful disagreements, not toxic emotional volatility, but change the context of your partner. This is where a lot of times that couples will incorporate role-playing. And the reason that's so sexy is because it creates a sense of novelty in the bedroom. Take that same concept and apply that into other areas of the relationship. If every date feels safe, familiar, and efficient, you're feeding comfort, not desire. The last law of thirds is caretaking. Now, safety is required, but can be dangerous in excessive amounts in a relationship. You don't want to get it twisted. Caretaking matters a lot, and it's super important with romantic partners. Literally co-regulate each other sometimes with their nervous systems. Research shows that couples synchronize their heart rates, cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone, and reduce each other's threat responses. This helps we literally coexist and regulate each other. Now, this matters because a partner isn't just emotional. They're neurological safety, but here's the mistake. Most caretaking becomes 100% of the relationship, and desire suffocates because oxytocin suppresses dopamine, and safety without excitement equals comfort, security, and zero polarity. That's how relationships become, just nice and completely sexless. The goal isn't maximum safety. It's enough safety to tolerate excitement and take risks in a healthy manner. So here's how you apply the caretaking law of thirds. Be responsive, but don't rescue your partner. Validate their feelings without fixing it for them or overfunctioning. Repair, but don't make it perfect. Conflict isn't the threat. Failed repair is. Contain emotions instead of absorbing them. Bring calm presence and emotional merging to feel connected with your partner. Create safety that encourages boldness. Your partner should feel safe enough to desire you, to challenge you, to play with you. That's how you grow as a couple and in a relationship. If your partner feels safe but never excited, you've overinvested in caretaking. Now, why does the law of thirds actually work? The framework works because it respects biology in 3 pillars. Space prevents fusion anxiety. Excitement prevents habituation and boredom. Caretaking prevents insecurity and collapse. If you remove one, the whole foundation falls and it breaks. If you overfeed one, attraction dies. This pattern shows up across multiple studies and experiments and neuroimaging research on couples since the 1980s. Now, you're not failing your relationship. You're mismanaging the systems that nurture your relationship. So ask yourself these questions. Are we close but bored? Passionate but unstable? Independent but emotionally cold? That answer will tell you exactly what part of the system is broken, and most couples aren't underinvesting. They're investing in one direction more than the other, and trying harder won't save your relationship. Balancing it smarter will. Now, if this made you a little uncomfortable, that's a good thing. That means your nervous system recognized the truth, a little bit of a threat behind it, before your ego tried to argue with it. If you really care about your partner, share this with someone who actually needs it, because your relationship doesn't die from lack of love. They die from bad advice and biological ignorance.